Today we're going to talk about the finishing on our 6.0 iron core heads. Stay tuned. After the machine process is done in the CNC, there's a couple things you can see right here. See these sharp edges? This is what they call core shift. It doesn't really hurt anything, but we take it out. This isn't something that our machine does. This is how they come from where everybody gets them from. So I'll show you the next step here, how we get rid of that. Another thing is a flatness of our cylinder heads. Because we have the capabilities of an A and a B, so we can tilt this way and tilt this way. We can also tilt this way and this way. When this machine probes the deck surfaces, it gets it exactly flat. So when we machine these grooves, they're consistent all the way across the deck surface. We shoot for 78 thousandths, and every one of them is going to be exactly 78 thousandths because of our capabilities of having our accesses that we can turn and tilt back and forth. So the machine automatically adjusts to our A and B axis to the flatness of the cylinder head, so it's absolutely dead center. It's square to our head, it's square to the actual deck surface or fire deck of the cylinder head, and it gives an absolutely true, I would say within 0.3 of a thousandths all the way around. So when you put these on, you put the O-ring, we put the O-rings and you put them on your truck, they are actually going to seal this whole area perfectly, completely true all the way around. So we're over here in the deburring department. I'm going to show you what we do to get rid of those ledges. You look really closely in here, there's a ledge right there, and that's from just OEM machining, and that really restricts airflow there. So every head we do, we deburr it. That's how we do it. What that will do is get rid of that ledge, and that short turn side right there will blend this all back in and get rid of that restriction there on the exhaust side. On the intake side too, you can see right here, see this big ledge? We'll grind these back and make this all smooth in here so you get consistent airflow throughout the cylinder head. Next step, deburring. We're going to deburr all these sharp edges around here, you know, cut your hands on them. We do it on all of them. Because we mill these heads, we get sharp edges in the coolant holes here. You can see after we deck them, they get sharp edges. So we go through and we break out all these sharp edges on all these passages, chamfer them back. All stress risers, get rid of all the sharp edges from milling the deck surface. Go through every hole, just break that edge back as best we can. The next step is deburring the injector hole and the glow plug hole. That's how we do it. Get rid of those sharp edges. You can see how we just cut that back. We've been doing this for almost 2 decades. You can see the difference. Sharp edge, non-sharp edge. Next step, put a super finish on the valve guides. This is just a level check of our valve jobbing. Put a little cross hatch in there. The CBN that we use, it's got a little bit of a diamond thing on it, and what it does is it just puts a little cross hatch in the guides after finishing to help retain oil. Another thing we do is we chamfer the lead edge on the intake manifold side. This is how we do it here. radius of those edges. These are sharp edges. When the airflow goes past this, you can see this radius. It can disturb the airflow coming from the intake manifold. So we put a radius on all the intake runners. After that's all done, they go into the wash. Now we will blow these off with compressed air and get them over to assembly and do our final inspection. Just wanted to make a quick video on what our process is with all of our heads, and these are our iron core heads. Thanks for watching.